Hey guys, Cooper Carter here, and this is the new Ernie Ball Music Man, Cutlass. So as I said, this is the new Ernie Ball Music Man Cutlass, the first of two new guitars along with the Stingray in Ernie Ball's brand new line of modern classics. With these two guitars, Ernie Ball is throwing two very impressive hats into the ring of guitar makers who are making modern spins on vintage classics. It's obvious from the body shape and from the general aesthetic of the Cutlass that Ernie Ball is going for the classic S-type triple single pickup guitar that we all know and love. And Music Man has absolutely nailed it with the Cutlass. This guitar just drips quality. The quality that we've all come to know and we've come to expect from Ernie Ball Music Man guitars over their last 30 years of making them. The Cutlass is clearly a vintage style guitar, but it is chock full of the distinctly modern features that make Ernie Ball Music Man guitars, in my opinion, the most playable and some of the best sounding guitars on the market. The Cutlass features three 60s inspired Music Man single coil pickups, custom made and designed by Music Man, 22 stainless steel frets, a transparent buffered output that's powered by a 9-volt battery in the back of the guitar. The body is a lightweight but substantial feeling alder. The 10-inch radius maple neck and the fingerboard that comes in either maple or rosewood is smooth and easy to play. The neck is finished in an ultralight satin polyurethane finish and really allows you to move across the neck easily. The neck is bolted onto the body with a 5-bolt system, and the sculpting near the top of the neck allows easy access to the upper frets. The oversized headstock features the classic Ernie Ball Music Man 4/2 tuning peg arrangement. The Cutlass also hosts Shaler locking tuners, which enables quick restringing and rock-solid tuning. Pair this with straight string pull design and the nut, and you've got a guitar that's not going to be going out of tune easily. One of the greatest modern features of this guitar, the truss rod is adjustable without any component or string removal, which is not what you usually find on guitars of this type. The custom tremolo system is one of the standout features. It's incredibly smooth, and it looks a lot like the tremolo system that came out on the Majesty guitar a couple years ago. The body itself is finished in a high-gloss polyester, and it's available in black, ivory white, vintage sunburst, or vintage turquoise. Music Man has foregone the more typical 3-knob alignment in favor of a 2-knob alignment that allows easy control, one volume knob, one tone knob that controls all the pickups. The 3 single-coil custom Music Man pickups feature a new wide-spectrum silent circuit, which reduces hum while retaining all of the true single-coil tone. A lot of companies have brought silent single-coil systems to the market with varying results, but I think Music Man has set a new standard with these. Historically, I've played some triple single guitars that don't have the best tonal balance between 3 pickups. I find myself really never using the bridge pickup alone unless I've rolled a lot of tone off. The pickup can get really abrasive, but the Cutlass really doesn't have this problem. These 3 pickups are beautifully balanced, they're all incredibly musical, and they all have a distinct and unique voice, while at the same time all sounding like they belong in the same guitar. Let's take a listen to what each of the 5 positions on the pickup selector switch sounds like. And good news for you guys who need a little more gain in your life, the Cutlass absolutely kills when you're running it hot. When you're talking about the modern features that really add to the playability of this classic style of guitar that the Cutlass is going for, having a tremolo this smooth and this stable on a guitar of this type is just awesome. And when you pair this tremolo with the locking tuners, you can really do some crazy whammy bar stuff on the guitar and have it return right to tune. Okay, so final verdict on the Cutlass overall. This guitar is just an absolute joy to play. I really cannot say enough good things about the pickups, about the silent system, about the tremolo, the neck, the body itself, the look of it, the feel of it, and the tone of it are all just exceptional. I would put the Cutlass right up there against anything the Fender Custom Shop has done or is doing. This guitar is just phenomenal. If I had to pick one thing to critique about the guitar, I would say that maybe the volume knob is a bit too far away from the pickup for what I'm used to. Now, that said, I do find the volume knob is actually too close to the pickup on so many of these types of guitars, so maybe this is a happy middle ground that I'm just gonna get used to. I think Music Man has some real potential with the Cutlass to convert a lot of players who are playing more vintage style instruments to an instrument that has some of these modern features that frankly just make the guitar that much more fun to play these days. The Cutlass looks like a vintage classic, it sounds like a vintage classic, but it plays like a modern machine that's had the benefit of all of the years of innovation that have happened since this type of guitar first hit the market in the last century. So all in all, I couldn't recommend the Cutlass highly enough. Again, just another example of why I am proud to endorse Ernie Ball Music Man. I love using their guitars. I hope you guys have enjoyed this demo and review, and you should check out the Cutlass for yourself. It's available to order online and in stores now.